Okay, so he wraps his arm around her and starts pulling, and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to quite let go yet.
Right. No, I'll go with him.
Huh?
You know, no, I'll go with him because honestly,
Yeah.
I want to get closer to him. So
Uh-huh.
essentially, he's just taking the lure,
That's right.
and
Uh-huh.
so yeah, like as he pulls, I will move
Uh-huh.
towards him. So I'm not,
Okay.
I'm not tugging back. I'm moving toward. I'm not letting go. I'm just moving
Okay.
towards.
That's a nice partial. He succeeded, but not the way he really wanted. Right.
Not the
Yeah.
way you really wanted.
Right,
So
yeah.
he pulls you towards it, and with his second action, he's like, "Oh shit, I need to kick this guy off the end of this girl." So he's gonna lash out with a kick. And his intention on this roll is essentially to move you backwards into the pool, making you let
Okay.
go, basically kicking you backwards into the pool. So his attack once again is 20 minus 5 is 15, and your defense is what again?
16. So he's got a -1.
He's got a -1, and he's looking for good numbers here. He's not looking
Yeah.
for 5, which is 4, which is a failure. He lamps out with a kick, which just doesn't connect. It hits your chest, but it's like it's like one of those movies where this huge man is standing there and something goes. So he
Fantastic.
and thinking the better of everything, he's exposed. He's got like this mammoth guy on top of him. He's going to move away from you at his full speed as his last action. His speed is 5, so he is quite nimble. He just drops. Let's go of the girl. He can't do that.
Let's go of
and
the
he starts
girl. Okay,
tearing it
good.
away from you.
Okay.
So
Cool.
with a speed of 5, how far do you move?
How far can he move? He can move twice as far as we can normally move, which is, I'll tell you right now. Beep, 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 64
It's very dull. Sorry. Hold on.
I was just remembering what I remembered from what I forgot from the stone drone fight, but I knew that it was important. If you're grabbing someone or have been grabbed, then you're -10. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So,
No, trust me. He was falling into my trap.
no, I get it. Yeah. Well, and also if he kept his grip on the girl, if he was going to be in a grab with a girl, that would load him for me as well.
Yeah,
So,
I was waiting
yeah.
for it. I was reeling him in.
yeah.
Okay, so he is herred away from you. How far away is he now? That was
He can run 64 meters if he's no, actually, he can move only 32 meters. Excuse me.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have any running, unless he has a running power. Does he have any powers to move him?
No, he does not. And also,
Okay, so,
this is a
yeah.
swampy, muddy kind of thing. So he's having to leap and jump over the various stumps. So he's probably only getting about maybe 16, 17 meters away from you. He's like at the edge of your perception.
Right.
Missed. If he got any further away, you wouldn't see him.
Right.
Right, Caliban.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
Your light
jump
way
up and run.
is still like that. Your light is covering this whole area completely, so he can't hide currently. If he can get another 5 or 6 meters away, he'll be able to hide. Sorry, Caliban, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to run after him, still holding the girl, jump into the air. With my foot, I'm going to grapple his head and push him into the mud. So that is my intent.
Your intent is to grapple him and hold him down. Go for it.
Yeah.
Now
What
you're
is his-
using your leaping power, are you?
Yes.
Cover the distance? Okay, cool. So it's your second action then, is it? Or how does
Well, that would be the action. I mean, the movement as an action is just movement, unless I'm doing something special with the movement. Right now, I'm just
so the jumping
moving.
power is just a free action.
Jumping power allows me to basically go horizontal or vertical, and
Cool. Okay.
so I'm basically
so you're aiming at
jumping his head. Oops, or attempting to. What is his evade plus? What's his defense?
His defense is 17.
17. Okay, so I got a -4. Cool, but I got a, let's see, that's a 5. So But -4 plus 1, so I got a 1. So I got a partial, and I'm going to spend one of our communal hero points. And change that into a success.
Okay.
So, yep, I just jump on his head, and grapple him. So I've got him face down into the mud, and then I look back at everyone else. It's like do your worst.
Shmoo, pick me up and put me there. Stretch me over there. Just stretch me right next to that guy. Yeah, you can do that.
Of 3.
I'm not that big.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know how. Is it my turn?
It is Shmoo's go. Unless Caliban wants to do anything else.
Oh no, I'm good with this. I've done a thing because basically what I do is hold people while other people.
Right. Yeah. We've this has proven sounds tactics in the past. Yeah.
So you're doing what I was going to do if you failed. So, gets kind of almost a little horrific looking, but stretching my arm out, grabbing Thin Mind, and then legs, stretching, and this arm, the other arm stretches out and becomes like those the roots of these trees, and getting gnarled and pointy and kind of pretty gross and gnarly looking. And I just come up and drop you and just impale him with these roots.
Ooh,
I like it.
Let him have it.
Go for it.
All right. So with the stretching, my stretching's 4. I think what we said, I can move 16 or stretch 16 meters. I mean, is there any penalty to my movement? Can I get over there?
That's exactly how far away he was, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're quite close.
Yeah.
Or at least within a few meters
right
of him, which is a couple meters of him, which is perfectly.
You can move easier in this terrain that he can as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got stretching before then you can be there because you can go 32 meters.
Much more than we need. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I only have a fighting of 9, but since he has a 0 defense at this
He's
moment,
grabbed.
0 defense.
MVP
Definitely Caliban.
Yeah, he's got the Caliban grab on him.
Yes.
At the table.
All right. Let's see. And I'm gonna roll. All right, that's not bad. A 13. That's a 22. So with the first hit,
it's gonna leave a mark.
Yes, that's a MOS of 3.
Ooh, nice.
Would you like to do with that MOS?
we're gonna put that with a 3. We're gonna add +3 to the attack. I think.
You can do a critical wound.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Wound.
Which basically, if he fails his con roll, he goes unconscious.
Let's do that. Let's do the critical wound.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. What does he have to do? He rolls his con against a DOD of what?
How much damage did you do, Shmoo?
Now am I using my body morphine at all, or is it just my strength? My strength is 3. I have a body morphine of 6. I'm not sure if that adds to the. Looking at the rules, I don't really see anything in there because I don't have it.
You can, but you would just switch it. Now your hands, instead of being bioluminescence.
Oh yeah, we lost the bioluminescence. That's no big deal.
Yeah, now you just got 6 additional points, so it'd be 9.
Okay, so 9 points.
So he has to make a con. Plus, if he's got any resistance, con plus resistance -9.
Any armor he has, I don't know if he has any kind of body armor.
So he is con plus resistance. He had no armor, weirdly. Con 5, resistance is what your skill level in these cases. So he's 20 is his base.
Jeez.
DOD is what?
-9. This dude had
11.
Wait,
resistance.
hold on. Does his defense count?
Resistance. Hang on. Are you talking about the skill?
Yeah. There's a resistance skill. Does he have that
he's
skill?
He's got SL 15, so his skill level is default 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy's super tough.
Yeah, he's an L6 Chimera Elite.
Okay.
So he's a tough bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's -9, so his base is 11. So unless he rolls a double 1, he succeeds. Okay, he doesn't get stunned. However, those branches impale him, like your fingers rip through his flesh and pin him to the ground even more than he's already pinned. You're in Vlad the Impaler type territory here. And he's squealing like a stuck pig right now. He's not.
So he did take some damage. All right.
Well, he took some savage damage.
Okay,
That's
excellent.
like, yeah.
Well, in this case, I'd really like to shoot him.
Can I take one more
Ooh,
attack?
please
Since,
do.
he's
Yeah.
What a
zero
lovely
defense,
idea.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm
Go for
gonna
it.
swim. Well, I got him, as it were. So it is a +4 to this roll,
Okay.
which is an 11, which is a 15,
Is
which
a
is
hit.
still 1 MOS.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll take
Bump up
it.
the damage a little bit or something. Yeah.
That's
I
10
guess I'll
points.
add just one. Yeah, 10 points. Add +1 to that damage. So 10 more
10
points.
points. Okay. Ooh.
Now,
Oh.
Ron, you did your find weakness, right?
I totally did. I'm gonna have my +5.
So-
Oh, no,
so
I already
yeah,
used it. I already used it.
Already used
Mm.
it.
I already used it. It's what's the next
already
attack
used
only. Never mind that part.
That's right. I'm gonna do one more attack at a -4.
Okay, he's in, by the looks of things, at incredible pain. You could see
Darn.
basically you just drove like 12 or 13 stakes through him twice,
Oh,
and there's
okay.
blood everywhere. He's not in good shape.
Right.
So
I'll-
yeah.
Oh,
I'll-
great.
I'll
Attack.
pause for a
Tourist
second, I'll
blood
say,
all over the place.
Did we kill? Actually,
He murdered
here,
4
you guys
people.
say blood? Is it a cousin?
He murdered 4 people.
More of an
Just
uncle
clean
cousin.
up the joint.
Yeah.
That was only a partial, so he would only take what, 5 if we're out of running out, 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. How do you want to do this? As in the words of that guy from Critical Role.
I'll just say you shouldn't pick on little girls. Just
I paid back.
drive one of those branches right into that ugly, nasty maw of his.
Mhm.
Into
No
his
problem.
brain.
Okay, yeah. The you can hear this hideous squeal, or kind of like a choking noise, as like you drive like an entire stake through the back of his throat. He twitches and spasmodically for a few moments before just falling limp and ceasing to move.
And I'll be there with my gun, and I'll go, oh,
You're like,
I get you.
Oh.
I got
I'm gonna
more
look at
zealous.
Polly. I'm gonna look at Polly and go, you killed him. Why'd you kill him?
oh, shut
Don't
up,
say
you
that.
big wuss. The thin mind has no tolerance for this. Shut up.
Yeah. No.
I'm actually a little dismayed, but I'm like more like concerned at that little girl. I'm like, is
Right.
she okay?
I don't know, but she's got she's with us now. And
Spirit
Oh.
on physical
I'll
form.
like lift him up with my foot. Like I'll take my foot, lift him up, and kind of look at his face. And
Yeah, well, there's not much face left. Someone drove an entire stake through the front of it,
Right.
and then like that's not to let alone like his body looks like Swiss cheese. Someone like drove roots through him repeatedly. You can see where the flesh was trying to heal around the injuries. You get the impression if
Mhm.
given enough time, those
Right.
would be sealed up, and he'd be killing you all over again. But yeah, you can't help but get it like tingling in your little back brain somewhere, kind of going, I should obey him. I really
Right.
should. It
I feel
fades.
bad about it. And then for like his epithet, I throw him into the sun, or what amounts to it. That insult to injury. I just toss him straight up, and so wherever he lands,
Yeah, there's like kind of a strange sucking, what you call it, noise, and as it hits, like there's a bang as it hits some kind of roof,
Hmm.
up in the air, and like strange sucking noises is like weirdly, pierced form kind of peels off the ceiling. And
Oh, there's a roof up here. All right then. For the world is
Yeah.
hollow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's can somebody please take, I think a couple of people have tried. Can we take a look at the girl to see if she is in fact a corpse or not?
Yeah. Can we do any first aid for her?
If,
Can
well,
we
let's
do-
check and
medicine
see
roll.
whether she's a
Yeah.
corpse, and if she's not, then absolutely.
She's got blood. She's got a pulse. Thank you. Yeah,
Oh,
blood.
good. Okay.
Pulse. Yeah.
Yeah.
She still has her blood.
Blood.
She's
She's
got
good.
blood. Good news.
coursing through her tiny neck. Okay, well, that's something. Let's hurry up and do this so we can get her out of here.
Sure. Give me a
And,
medicine check. Do you want to see if you can try to? Do you have any first aid or medicine or anything like that?
Caliban was
Try
really
and
good
see-
at that before.
Yeah, I got my technical. I can try that.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Yeah. I'm smart, but I haven't got any
You
skills.
got tons of points. Spread them around.
Yeah.
What is this? Intelligence plus my technical skill. Blah blah blah. I got a +4, and I rolled a 9. So, what is that? 13.
That's still success.
13?
I don't know what the
Yeah.
minus was.
She's young, flexible, and she's got a duck egg on her head. But apart from that, she's okay.
I'm gonna say I'm not a doctor. However, I think she'll be okay if we can get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
We got to do the
But
thing.
yeah, we can't keep doing this. I'm dying. What is this? Death by 1,000 cuts right now.
Well,
So,
not only that, but I'm starting to feel you're vulnerable
gotta,
to
we
whispers,
can
and
get out of here.
you're vulnerable to people telling you what to do around
Your
here too.
mute
So
is,
let's.
on.
Yep.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You're muted, Ron.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep the kid noises out.
Oh.
They're ramping up, and my ability to discipline them is only tracking it slowly at this time. So therefore, let me clarify what I said. We're on the clock. B, Caliban is vulnerable to whisper, whisper, whisper of the next guy. It's not like there's not more of these guys around. And then third, we are still kind of super guessing as to where we're even going to turn off the thingy or recalibrate the widget or modulate the frequency or whatever it is we do.
Well,
So-
we knew we were going in the opposite direction when we followed the voice, right?
Right.
So let's start heading off in that direction. And
Should
maybe
we take her out of here first?
The kid? No.
Outside
No.
the thunderstorm.
No. We got to
Do we
go
know
do
how
the
to
job
get
and then get out. Either,
yeah,
unless you want to go back and then Caliban and I can do our best here, which is an
I think
option.
she's safe with us. Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, if this whole place goes up, I mean, it doesn't matter if she's in here or out there, right? If we all
Right.
get sucked into Tiernan
Yeah.
I
Alk.
guess that's true. Her whole family, I think, got murdered. So,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right. I'll make sure that.
I'm her family now.
Yep.
This is turned into Bigfoot and Wild Boy.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, actually, Jerry, that's a weird one that you may have picked up on. This place seems to prevent injury from not quite ending life, but it stabilizes people very quickly.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
It is the land
So-
of youth, after all, I guess. So,
True.
and
So,
also,
yeah.
don't forget the dude. Don't forget the immortal ancient youth guy. Right.
True.
Yeah.
Well, let's
So-
beat feet.
Okay, so this swamp seems to continue forever in all directions. Yes.
I think pumpkin time has come.
Oh, time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Here.
I
Okay.
got 2 hours in me. That's what I
Okay.
can do. Not only do
That's
No
good.
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Nice
just the
clean
kids,
break
but
here.
but I go loopy. So
Right.
I hear you.